and welcome back to With Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we have a reading for you who's about somebody that feels like they're stuck. They feel like they used to have more people that they could call, used to have more connections that could come in handy in a difficult situation. And they're in one of those difficult situations, but those people that they used to be able to call, we've got Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not there for you. I don't really want to be a part of it. I don't want to work with you anymore. I don't want to be your friend. So we've got somebody who's feeling like it's basically them versus the world, or, them versus whatever's going on in their life. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Bobby. What's up, Lucas? I hope you're having a good day, everyone. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to dive in with the Golden Lenormand. Hello, how's it going, Nawaji? Hello, hello. How are you? So we've got the fish, number 34. This is about good news. And the snake. Good news regarding somebody's betrayal. That's how I'm looking at it. Somebody has been discovered, or there's a plot that's not going to work. There's an announcement regarding somebody who has, been a bit shady and thought that they could just kind of like sneak by, or lie perhaps about others. This is not so much. I'm good, thank you. So we've got obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal, quick getaway, the runner, and escaping. I feel like obsession is the most important word on this card, although we could have somebody that really does like their snacks. But what they're really focused on is, how do I get away? But they don't have any of these friends that usually help them. It's so weird because I was just thinking to myself, it's like Ocean's 12 or whatever, and they have a particular need for this type of, shall we say, criminal, and that person is not able to show up. Like, they need to get somebody to fill that particular role. And then this missing someone card came out. So it kind of feels like trying to find people from their past in order to get somebody to do something for them. We've got someone else here. High vibing, good vibe, living to the fullest, enjoying the present, spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through the illusions, detaching from ego. So the person who is the Eight of Swords, they're having financial issues, or they're trying to figure out how they can avoid a change in ownership. Because we have the repo card in addition to that spiritually woke and high vibing. So it looks to me like there's somebody who is trying to reclaim a car, take back a house, or there's somebody who is, in a lot of debt. This is the Tarot of the Nile. Hello, Andy. How's it going? Hello, Santiago. How are you? What else? Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's an announcement or some sort of information coming out, and it looks like good news, but it's like it's been a lot of work. Someone's been overwhelmed by getting this figured out, and now I feel like what they're worried about is like the final detail or the messaging. Maybe they have to finish their dissertation. I don't know. This is somebody who feels like it's been a lot of work, but I did figure it out. I did, what I could. But this Eight of Wands is, all right, here you go. I'm submitting my paper. Or here you go. Here's my request. I know you haven't talked to me a long time, but I'm hoping you'll like lend me some money. Because I do feel like this is like somebody they're reaching out to from their past. So there's this Eight of Swords. They don't have the friends that they used to be able to count on anymore. And they're looking around to try to find someone from their past that can take that role. But there's also somebody here who's high vibing. They're not going to be doing anything shady, and this person's shady. So it's either the person from their past that they're trying to, connect with has no desire to do anything like that, or there's somebody that knows this Eight of Swords is doing what they're doing and they're tracking. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands and Death. Yeah, there's like a whole community of people that don't like this person anymore, this Eight of Swords. We don't like you. We're not going to, buy your products. We're not going to come to your birthday party. We're not going to buy your beer. I don't know, whatever this is. It's like, Maybe we used to have some good times. Maybe we, come from the same hometown or went to the same high school, but like, could you like stand over there, please? You smell weird. Don't do that, you guys. I'm just being weird. Hello, Voyager. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Iron Butterfly. How are we doing today? So, Five of Wands and Death. I'm not gonna lie, this feels to me like there's somebody who is really like looking to cause some problems for this Eight of Swords, and that's why they're trying to find someone to help them out of the situation. The thing is, I do feel like the Eight of Swords is the snake. So I think the reason they don't have friends around anymore is because they kept asking friends to like make their problems disappear, Fool in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. This is information this person did not think was going to be announced. This could be somebody who's trying to control a scandal. This could be somebody who's trying to control how like a board at a company views them. But when you get Fool and High Priestess in the reverse, that's like, oh, thank you for that great wisdom. I really appreciate your advice that would almost assuredly make sure that I avoid the pain, discomfort, and disappointment that choice would potentially cause me. And I'm going to go do it. Like this person's like, oh, so that's how I free myself from the situation that I'm in? Guess I'm going to do the opposite. What? Why did you ask for advice then? Like, it sounds like you already made up your mind. So this Queen of Swords is, I think, specifically about information that somebody receives that could actually help them, but they don't want to take action on it. It's like, no, not that. I'm going to try to find a different sneaky way. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Empress. Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel. So the more, I guess, difficult thing for this Eight of Swords to accept is that this Empress that used to be on their side is no longer on their side. This is somebody who I think is probably a little more educated or like wise in terms of knowing themselves, right? They're self-aware, and that's why they're coming through as the Empress. I feel the Queen of Wands is also their energy, but this is somebody who's trying to, it's like, convince this Empress to go low vibe when they're high vibration. And I think the Empress knows that's pretty risky. And the Wheel of Fortune is clarifying death. And I feel like I'm not going to like how this turns out. I don't think I want to deal with that. So it feels to me like the Empress is somebody who has told the Eight of Swords to deal with their problem themselves. This is the Pause Tarot. Did I say hello to Frederick yet? I can't remember. What else do we have? Eight of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this friend from the past had tried to, encourage the Eight of Swords to do the right thing or to avoid causing more trouble for themselves. I feel like they offered support, but not in the way that the Eight of Swords wanted. It's like, well, hey, thanks for giving me advice on how to do that, but I was hoping you would just make the problem go away. Like, I don't want to do stuff, Can you just deal with it? How about no? So that's why we have some friendships that are not really going anywhere, because this Eight of Swords seems to be a little bit comfortable asking for more than they're entitled to, or asking things that are a little bit unfair. The World in the reverse. The Star. Knight of Pentacles. Because this person feels like they are the main attraction. They feel like they are the most important person in the room. Everyone must be looking at me and wondering how I'm so attractive. What schools did I go to? Because I'm just so I know everything. There's a little bit, just a little bit of arrogance here. I am the bee's knees. Everybody likes me. Everybody wants to be me. Okay. But again, I say this person is not really super skilled at the whole knowing yourself thing. Exactly. All right, what else do we have? Six of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I, again, keep getting this feeling, and it's probably multiple people, to be honest, because we had the Three of Cups in the reverse. Multiple people Three of Pentacles in the reverse that have said, I don't know how to work with you. I don't know if I want to deal with you. You keep breaking the rules. You keep causing trouble. I don't think I want to deal with it. But these are people who already tried to give advice on why you should change or how you could make things better, how you could avoid this issue. It's like you keep, doing the same thing over and over again and being frustrated that you run into issues. And the Hierophant, Queen of Swords, or people from the past have tried to help this Eight of Swords change or see a different way of doing things. It does feel like specifically money is involved. Emperor in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Devil. Yeah. This is about trying to control something related to money. And I think we have... This feels like a network within a supply chain, or this feels like a group of people that compete but also have to work together in some function, right? We all do better if we cooperate, but also I hope I do better than you, and there's someone here who's like, guess what, Eight of Swords? We decided you don't get anything. We decided you don't get to watch your favorite show. We decided you don't get to have dessert. I'm eating it. Too bad. There's someone who's kind of like put this Eight of Swords in a timeout, and everybody's been like, whoosh, okay. Persona non grata. This is the noisy deck. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Hello, Archetype. Hello, Sky High. How are you doing? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is manipulation over money. Like I was saying, this feels like a group of people. And normally I can turn to them and they, make problems go away, or they help me get a better rate or a better situation. We don't really like each other, or we compete, but there is a way that we can work together. And now checking all of their options, calling everybody in their little phone book. Nobody wants to help them. Nobody wants to deal with them. So I don't know how to move forward. I don't know how to deal with the situation. I've got nobody. I used my last get out of jail free card. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Also clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like loss with a capital L. There's no, at least no, this is not going well. So this could be somebody who feels like they're losing their job. This could be somebody who feels like they're losing at poker, whatever it is. This is like, I thought I could rely on some friends. I thought my money situation would get better, but it's not getting better. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So they're realizing they should have listened to this intuitive guidance or this advice they got from the friends that don't really want to talk to them anymore. Maybe if I had done that, you all would still be my friends, or maybe if I had done that, I wouldn't be here. Maybe I should have handled that differently. Whoops. Magician in the reverse. Oh no. Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. That's not nice energy. This is, I don't know how I can make things work unless I have other people like lifting me up, or unless I have, this partnership. Selfish, but also codependent. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Used to manipulating people, used to finding a way to justify their actions that are probably a bit entitled, or, gimme that. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? Poverty in the reverse. Community in the reverse. Expectation. It's exactly what I'm saying. I thought I could avoid these financial issues because of the people that I know, or because of the people, I don't know, maybe I'm related to. And I've been waiting, but it looks like I'm not a part of that community anymore. It looks like they don't want to like be associated with me anymore. Thoughts in the reverse. Mature man in the reverse. That's aligning with the Fool in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. This is somebody who knows better. They keep trying to find like a shortcut, an easy button. I don't want to do all the things I'm supposed to. I don't want to pay what I'm supposed to pay for. I don't want to, jump through those hoops. Can't you like take the SAT for me? Come on, I'll pay you. This is someone who doesn't really have a lot of regard for the rules. This is the Gilded Reverie. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? Hello, Danny. What's happening? We have the Mask, number 40. And the Child. I want you to think I'm innocent. I want you to see what I tell you to see. I don't want you to question whether or not I'm actually who I tell you I am. Just believe it, But like I said earlier, I feel like it's this Empress. There's someone who knows what's going on or is looking for additional information. I know I can't trust this snake person, this Eight of Swords. And even though it may be complicated to figure out what's going on, I'm going to do some research. Number 4, the House. And number 17, the Storks. So I have a lot of information I need to dig through, or I have to, kind of zero in on what would be like the most pertinent information. And it looks like it has to do with where someone lived. This could be, check out their hometown. This could be check out their actual address. This could be they said they lived one place and they really lived a different place. But this is the communication that's coming out. The information that has been found about this Eight of Swords, I feel strong. It has to be something to do with where they live and why they shouldn't live there. Where they've been living, maybe. And saying they've been elsewhere, but money is also at the root of the problem here. So I don't know. There's just like a desire to not have to actually deal with the consequences of their actions, but they're asking everybody else to like bail them out, This is the Morgan Greer. What else? 9 of Swords, Judgment in the reverse. They're worried. They know they made a mistake. They know they should have done something differently, or they should have followed someone's advice. 2 of Swords, 6 of Wands. They're wondering if they can get a second chance to do what they should have done the last time. Okay, so I should have taken your advice and I probably wouldn't have gotten into a worse situation in terms of my finances, but I kind of messed that up. Can I do it now? Is there still time to fix this? They're hopeful. Now that I've like exhausted all my resources, can I listen to your advice now? And I think they're going to get a little bit of a disappointment because we have the Four of Cups. No, you had your chance. You used all of your chances trying to avoid doing what you were supposed to do. So now there are financial consequences because you kept thinking friends or family or even, people you're in a romantic relationship with should solve your problems for you. So, no. Hello, Rainbow Warrior. How are you doing? Hello, Mona. How's your day? What else do we have? Empress in the reverse. Devil in the reverse. This feels like a realization that there's no one that I can turn to for help. This Empress in the reverse card makes me think of the Three of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I think there were maybe some people that were intimidated by this Eight of Swords. Like, I have to try to help you, or I have to, throw you a lifeline, or lend you $5 because you're my boss. Now I'm not afraid of you. What are you going to do? If I don't help you, and nobody cares. So I choose not to help you. So there's a change in part because this Eight of Swords has been, kind of booted from a community where they used to be able to kind of say, well, I'll tell the others that you did this. And now people are kind of like, meh. So do it. I'm not afraid of you and I'm not going to help you. So this is difficult for them to hear because they are quite used to being able to, again, lean on others to solve their problems for them. We have the Star, Five of Wands. There's a very public fight with this Eight of Swords and someone who means business. This is like you're just scrolling through whatever social media, mind your own business, kind of. It's social media, right? And then all of a sudden you see somebody's post and it's like calling someone out directly, airing the dirty laundry, blasting somebody, probably even like throwing their handle in the message or whatever. But it's like, I'm going to broadcast this as much as I can, right? This could just be a conversation between the two of us or like the three of us. No, I would like everybody to know about it. So we could have somebody that feels like everything needs to go on social media, or they feel like they're going to make somebody look really bad. What else do we have? Magician. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is a difficult realization for someone who has a rather high opinion of themselves because they have nothing to support their assertion that, people want them to do well or like them, or because now there's no illusion. I'm legitimately alone. Nobody wants to help me. Nobody wants to return my calls. Everybody thinks that I'm shady. And it's making financial issues for them grow more difficult each day. So they aren't really finding any way to address this. Kind of sounds like a scandal. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's, believing it. Nobody wants to talk to me. All right, this is the Path of Shadows. What else do we have, please? Hello, first time. Thank you for punching the like button. I appreciate you. Hello, Cosmic. How are you doing? What else do we have? Grim Reaper. People pleaser. So we did have the death card early on, right? This is people saying, that's it. I don't feel like I need to do nice things for you. I don't feel like I need to, protect your feelings anymore. I don't feel like helping you. This is, you're cut off. Grim Reaper. In the realm of twilight where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper's scythe guides souls to the verge. People pleasing. I wonder how much of myself I've lost in others. The pieces that remain, no one can notice. So it feels like the people who have walked away from this Eight of Swords are people that have really done whatever they could to help the Eight of Swords. Here's some money. Here's, a place to stay for the night. Here's some food. Here's some shoes, whatever it is. But they took that for granted. And now it feels like the people-pleasing energies are no longer interested in playing nice. So we've got the Toad, personal growth, transformation, letting go, and the Harpy, a creature of many guises. In storms I soar, amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. That's why this Eight of Swords is in the situation they are. They were a little bit too quick to brag about who they are, what they had access to, how much money they have, or whatever. And once they hit a bump in the road, or once they had some issues, they found out they didn't really have any friends because they weren't offering that energy to anybody else, right? Boogeyman. As life unfolds and shadows overpower light, will my innocence be left untouched? This Eight of Swords could be a celebrity who got a bit, I don't know, full of themselves. Should we put it that way? Hello, dude. How we doing? Hello. How's it going, Core? Yeah, I totally get that. All right, let's get a few from The Truth Is. What else do we have? Sorry, guys. I'm like a little bit awful with shuffling today because I put Vaseline on my really dry fingers. It's so cold here. I shouldn't really be complaining though. All right. Break time. Time apart will be beneficial to this connection. So the thing is, there are connections or friends that would be willing to, reconcile, forgive things if this Eight of Swords is willing to actually change their codependent ways, or they're, kind of expecting everybody to solve their issues for them. That's the only path back to this community. Resentment, hurt, and bitterness over unfair treatment, because you kept expecting me to solve your problems for you. And then you were also mean to me after I did that. So it's no wonder whoever they're dealing with, this community, friends, family, coworkers, they're fed up. I'm not going to continue to let you be rude and then pretend you're my friend. So we have the delusional card, false beliefs about the relationship. You thought we were best friends, but you were a jerk to me the whole time. I couldn't wait to not be your friend anymore. This is what they're hearing. These people are just kind of get away from me. And we do have lust, sexual chemistry, but no depth here. So I do feel like the Eight of Swords could be in some difficulty financially, in part because they were interested in someone who was already in a relationship. And that could be why the community no longer likes them. All right, this is the Cats Rule the Earth. else do we have? Yeah, that's a little colder first time. You win. What else do we have? Knight of Cups. 8 of Cups in the reverse. This is that immature energy coming back around. So if there were people that said, you know, if you work on some things, if you make some changes, then maybe we can, you know, talk again. This person's not made any changes. We've got the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're asking again for others to fix their problems for them. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Hanged Man. I think this is when people stop responding to the 8 of Swords. It seems like no matter what I say, you keep coming back around with that same question. And I haven't changed my mind. And I'm not interested in explaining why. I really don't want to get into an argument with you. So now I'm going to start ignoring your calls. I'm going to start ignoring your text messages because you have already been ignoring what I say to you. Hello, Vicky. I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. I get same energy coming back around, asking the same people for help or same general approach to these issues. Ten of Cups, High Priestess. And there's someone they might be related to, or somebody perhaps they have children with, who gives it to them without any sugar. Here's the real truth. Nobody wants to talk to you because you keep expecting everybody else to save you. You keep expecting everybody else to pick up the slack, to make up for the fact that you're not wanting to actually work, when you have a responsibility to, you know, do some things for yourself. I feel like this Ten of Cups person is someone who doesn't really feel like they have anything to lose. Like, I'm going to tell you what I think. You're probably not going to listen to me. Chariot in the reverse. But you're not going to get anybody to, like, help you. Everybody's done. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're, like, worn out your welcome, or you've made everybody feel like there's nothing in it for them to actually be, like, helpful to you. You just take. I know everybody gets excited about what they get for Christmas or what they get for birthdays, but I don't know. I think it's more of an accomplishment to give a gift that somebody actually really appreciates without them, you know, telling you this is exactly what I want. All right, this is the Voyage of the Soul. Thank you, B. I appreciate that. My grandpa made the bookshelf, and let's see, hold on. That's his globe. I swear every time I have to figure that one out. Yeah. I have to have a way to hold all these cards somehow. I'm going to run out of space eventually. We got Justice, Decisions, Fairness, Review, Laws, and Consequences. You can't keep skipping out on the consequences. So here we go. Tomorrow, begin again, continue ahead, better days, and relief. This person needs to stop asking others for help and instead acknowledge that they are empowered to make changes for themselves. And once they do that, things change. But they'll be stuck in this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is like pretty significant financial issues, unless they're willing to actually like look at themselves in the mirror, right? This is who I am. This is what I probably need to work on. And I could probably, work extra hours, whatever it is. But they are ignoring messages that they are receiving from friends, but also I believe in music or dreams that are like, hey, you are a whole person. You could like do stuff yourself. So it requires a bit of a change in perspective, right? But I'm just used to everybody fixing things for me. Once they boil it down and are honest with themselves, I'm used to people doing things for me, but I also just like don't want to do that, right? Then they can build from like a new foundation. When they're honest with themselves, that's when everything changes. They have to also do some work too, but it's about that perspective, right? Do I accept accountability for what is going wrong in my life, or do I instead prefer to blame anybody else I can? Hello, James. How's it going? So with the character oracle, I usually say perhaps not all of them will apply to your situation, but I do like them. So let's see. What else do we need to know about the Eight of Swords? Barber, artist of tresses, trimming, beautification, adornment, or fashion. They may be into fashion or really into their hair. I'm seeing someone in particular really obsessed about what product they use in their hair. We've got genius, bearer of gifts, extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, and exceptional ability. They are quite smart. The thing is, I feel this is not necessarily extended into the territory of emotional intelligence, and that's why they weren't necessarily realizing why there were people not returning their call or not interested in helping them. Lawyer, keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, and advisor. We had the Queen of Swords earlier and the High Priestess in the reverse. We could have had somebody in a criminal situation or in a financial, settlement case with like an insurance company or something, and they had advice from a lawyer. Now, I'm not telling you a lawyer will always know exactly what you need to do in every situation, but if you're in a court, feels like you should probably listen to them. And this person was like, no, I'm good. Are you? Okay, that's interesting. And then we've got the employee card, worker, service, and consultation. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. And I feel like the employee is about the people in the community. I view you as people that do things for me, or I view you as someone that cleans up messes for me. I view you as somebody that should make my life easier because I'm really smart. Because I have real nice hair. That's what it's coming through as, like, I don't know how many of you have seen Grandma's Boy, but it's kind of on par with the not so subtle disposition of, what's his name? How did they see me? The guy who like wrote and developed the original video game, but then is like kind of threatened because the main character is like writing his own video game. Crap, I can't remember his name. That's so embarrassing. He was really into himself. He had a lot of lines in that movie where he was, basically just tooting his own horn. Like, I don't know if you know how smart I am. But let me just say this. I've met a lot of smart people in my life, and the smartest ones are the ones who don't feel the need to tell you how smart they are. Hello, Felicia. How are you doing? Hello, Rob. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. This is the Wild Unknown. What is going to happen for this Eight of Swords? Kind of feels like it's a little bit of a split. There's some of them that may end up choosing to actually help themselves or make a change. It kind of feels like a lot of them might be resistant to making that change. 5 of Cups. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Justice. Things are worse for me in my situation because I declined to listen to the advice of that lawyer, or I did not listen to my friends. There were people that had insight into my situation. They told me how serious it was. And I was like, psh, I'll be fine. Don't worry. People love me. We've got Temperance. I'll figure it out. I'll make it right. I'm sure I won't actually have to like deal with the full consequences, right? Are you really Santiago? We've got 3 of Swords, the Chariot, okay, and the 8 of Cups. Yeah. I thought I could run from these problems. I thought I could walk away. I thought somebody else would clean up the mess. I thought somebody else would make things easy for me. And it looks like I might be a little disappointed because there's no one that wants to offer me help. Star in the reverse, Father of Swords in the reverse, and the 6 of Wands. And in part, it's because whoever resonates with this 8 of Swords is seen by people in the community, whether that's a workforce, like employees, or friends, family. They're seen by others as somebody who looks to make things more difficult or doesn't pull their weight. They just feel everyone else is responsible for it, but they do want to be able to brag. I do want to make sure everybody notices that I have like, you know, the most expensive coat, or I have the most important title at this company. But Father of Swords in the reverse is the King of Swords in the reverse. And I gotta say, I don't really like to use the word narcissist on my channel very often because I do think that it gets a little bit overused. But I think this would be probably an appropriate time to apply that word. This is somebody who expects everyone else to do the work and they get the glory. So we have Hierophant, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Hermit. This is somebody who realizes what's really going on. This could be our Empress energy. But this is somebody who is well accepted within the community, and they are basically calling out this 8 of Swords, saying, I know what you lied about. I know what you did. And our 8 of Swords is trying to hide from it. What can I do to not have to talk about this? What can I do to not have to have any consequences? Don't make those decisions? I don't know. That could work. All right. This is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. Let's see what else we have. Hello, Star Angel. How are you doing? Be careful in your next business dealings for the next few weeks. For some of you, this reading is a warning to not get involved with this person. You might be one of the friends that they decide they need to like reach out to and see if they can get any assistance from you. Success in business enterprises through hard work. That's why it's been eluding this 8 of Swords. They don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to actually like roll up their sleeves, right? So if you're talking to somebody about whether or not they could be a partner or like work for you or maybe even be your lawyer and they're lazy and they don't want to actually do their own work, I would say no. You are a very well-liked person. I love it when this card comes out. Oops. What else do we have? Hello, daughter of Saturn. How we doing? We've got help your friend who is in need. He will bring you good luck. There's a little bit of a test, it looks like, for our 8 of Swords. They have to help a friend And this is out of character. In the past, they would not have been doing anything charitable for other people. They expected charity from everyone else, right? If they do this nice thing for their friend that they really do not have to, and that they probably feel comfortable justifying not doing, if they do it out of the kindness of their heart, then they get a second chance. So anyways, thank you everyone for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.